This program is called The Unsung Heroes. And do you know what? There are so many heroes in this school. All of us are heroes. You guys are battling and you're working really hard as warriors to learn as much as you can. And all of these adults are working their hardest to help you be better and learn more and be better leaders. Dr. Patterson couldn't be here today, and she was sorry, but she'll be here tonight. Okay? So we're going to sing a song about each one of these people. Okay? Listen, really listen hard and watch everything. Let's see. Oh, and I need to tell you, some of these props that you're going to see, not the palm tree, but the other things you're going to see were made by kids. They were made by some of the sixth grade. And then Miss Megan Trussell, okay, I know I embarrassed her, yeah. She wrote an extra poem for each one of these people. She's a very good writer. Where did she learn that? Well, she's talented, but do you think she maybe have learned something like that at school? Oh my. Okay, so let me get going here. I know what, okay, I'll tell you something at the end. Okay, we're going.
Some secretaries get to do their work and answer to only their boss. You have to please principals, teachers, other various staff members, students, parents, and whomever else happens to wander in from off the street. Thank goodness you have the storeroom. Just like Superman, you can step in there and become the right person for job at hand. So, Miss Warner, this song is a celebration for you. For you truly are a super secretary.
Miss Nancy, awesome, nice, trusting sister who loves her family, friends, and bingo, who gives trust, awesome ideas, and love, who fears bad days, snow during school days, and picture day, who dreams of winning the lottery, the secretary of Skaith Elementary, Miss Nancy.
Super secretary, who faces super challenge. Even though we may not seem to always remember, we know that school is a place for learning. When we need to collect information, do research, or find a good book, you are the one we think of first. Ms. Funk, thanks for making our library the heart of the school.
Miss Funk, bookworm, fun, loves to read, awesome, caring, helpful, Miss Funk.
We know that your work often gets overlooked, and sometimes we don't realize it until you take a rare day off. It is then that we're reminded just how many things you do to make our school a better place. So, Carol, Trudy, and John, please pause long enough for us to sing this song for you.
Custodians. Nice, accepting, cleaning, listening, caring, night owl, there for you, warming, loving, helping, careful, responsible friends.
It all adds up to how we feel for all the
school nurse must be one of the most challenging jobs in the healthcare industry. You have to be a pediatrician, a trauma center worker, a psychologist, a pharmacist, an orthopedic specialist, an orderly, a substitute mom, a record keeper, and more. But through it all, you still manage to have a nice cot-side manner. Nurse Renee, we appreciate you.
Nurse Renee, caring, funny, loves to make kids feel better, awesome, friendly, cheerful. Nurse Renee.
Tommy got his arm stuck in a tuba. Anna got a sunburn in Aruba. Tommy's got a paper cut. Nancy's choking on a nut. The situation's gone from bad to worse. Who do you call? Call the nurse. Franz needs a fingernail clipper. Pam has a problem with the zipper. David needs a Dixie cup. Bobby's breakfast just came up. The situation's gone from bad to worse. Who do you call? Call the nurse. In a time of trouble, she's there on the double to check the situation and make a plan. She's a fever breaker, an ice pack maker. She holds our lives in the palm of her hands. Ricky's got a rash the size of Utah. Ellen had a run-in with the dodgeball. Sam's Ellen skinned his knee. Clamps it on a bumblebee. The situation's gone from bad to worse. Who do you call? Call the nurse. When we want to say thank you, who do we think of first? We call the nurse.
Being a principal has to be one of the most complicated and demanding jobs around. Everybody expects you to know about everything that is happening in school, from what is taught in the classrooms to whether the students are behaving or not. Yet you still manage to greet us with a smile in the morning and make sure we get home safely in the afternoon. Dr. Patterson, this song is for you.
Dr. Patterson, D is for how daring you are. R is for how radiant you are every day. P is for your positive thoughts you give us. A is for how aware you are. T is for how you teach us. T is for your teamwork. E is for your eagerness. R is for how respected you are. S is for your smile. O is for how open-hearted you are. N is for your nice words you share.
You see all, you know all, you care all about us. You give all you have every day. You meet us, you greet us, you lead us to higher places. So it's time to say
Every time we need to go somewhere on the bus, we count on you to get us there safely. We know it's a huge responsibility and one of the hardest jobs in school. Even though we may sometimes be too loud or we don't stay in our seats, we appreciate you. Thanks, bus drivers.
Bus drivers. Fun, friendly, driving, stopping, experiencing, yellow bus, screaming kids, dropping off kids, bus driver.
When that big yellow bus pulls up with an open door and a welcome smile, it's easy to forget someone has gone the extra mile for us. And so we must thank the driver of the bus. They may be cleaning up a mess left by another bunch, or stuck in a line of traffic so they have to miss their lunch for us. And so we must thank the driver of the bus. Though it isn't easy, the hardest job around, to take us where we're going and keep us safe and sound. So when that big yellow bus pulls up with an open door and a welcome smile, it's easy to forget someone has gone the extra mile for us. And so we must thank the driver of the bus. We place our trust in the driver of the bus.
Sometimes school life can be very frustrating, but we know you are there to listen and to help us get through it. Miss Elrod, thanks for providing a safe and welcoming place, a true oasis.
Miss Elrod, E is for the effort you put into your work, L is for the love you share, R is for your research you give us in your lessons, O is for your O positive attitude, D is for the direction that you teach us to choose.
There's a place just down the hall, oh so far, far away from it all. I can go there anytime I need a friend.
Imagine a school full of hungry kids with the desire of junk food, a limited budget, strict regulations about nutrition, and only a few minutes to serve them all. This seems like an impossible task. Somehow you manage to pull it off every day. Ladies, this song is for you.
Lunchroom ladies, L is for your loving attitudes, U is for your unique food, N is for your nutritious menu items, C is for your calmness during crazy days, H is for your heartwarming smiles you give, R is for the remarkable food, O is for outgoing, O is for your outstanding attitudes, and M is for your magnificent ideas.
You serve with a smile, always ready to go that extra mile. And we fuss, but just like the veggies, we know you're good for us. In cooking school, they just don't teach us how to hide the spinach on the pepperoni pizza. You serve with a smile, always ready to go that extra mile. And we fuss, but just like the veggies, we know you're good for us. They encourage me to serve gourmet. Then they make you put it on a styrofoam tray. You serve with a smile, always ready to go that extra mile. And we fuss, but just like the veggies, we know you're good for us. You can shake it, you can bake it, but you just can't fry it. Gotta keep us on a regulation government diet. You serve with a smile, always ready to go that extra mile. And we fuss, but just like the veggies, the broccoli, the beans, and asparagus, just like the veggies, you're good for us.
This last song and poem is for all the people that help, teach, and care for the children in any way. Teacher takes a hand, opens a mind, touches a heart, shapes the future. Thank you.
Thank you, teachers, thank you. You're the best, it's true. Take a bow, we thank you now for everything you do. From the early morning to the
let's give the 5th and 6th graders one more big clap. Now, 5th and 6th graders, we need to give them a clap because that was one of the best, especially when the CD player, which was working earlier, the CD didn't want to work, and you just sat there. And then it started to work. Yes. Okay. Guys, now do you understand what all these adults in your life do for you? Mm-hmm. And it never hurts to say a thank you to them or write a little note or draw pictures, and a lot of you do that because I've been the recipient of some and they make me cry. They bring tears to my eyes, and I know that happens to other adults too. We care about you a lot. So make sure you thank them, okay? Or do something.